Okay, that's a shot of the tree I want to paint or draw this morning. Great big tree with all those limbs. So that's what I'm going to capture. We have a nice close-up of it. See the limbs all the way up to the top and all the way down to the bottom. Okay, there's my setup today. I've got my camera on. I have for my drawing. I'm going to be drawing. There's my drawing pad and my easel, and I've got my sketch and wash pencils there in a black case. So once I get the sketch on the outline, I'll put the little shading on it. So that's my setup today. A little chair and a table with my HDD camera, Canon, to do the video picture, and I'm holding the GoPro to get the long shot. So that's what I'm looking at today. From here is my viewpoint, and I'll be up there getting that great big old winter tree. Okay, my drawing subject today is that big old winter tree there straight ahead, and I'm going to put it here on my sketch pad, and I've got my sketch pencil with and also sketch and wash pencils to shade it in. Okay, let me get started. This is a fall day here in early November, and it's a little chilly out here this morning. I'm all bundled up, I'll be fine. So we'll start down here. This is got a vertical format. It's a long big tree. We'll start down here at the bottom with the trunk, and boy, it's got a lot of branches on it. A lot of branches. Big old tree. And I'll get this one here is kind of off to the side, and this one is a back here, and up that way. Capture the main limbs. So here, this one comes way out here. Lots of limbs. Very characteristic. Lots of limbs. So these all go very high, all the way to the top. So get the horizon line in here. So it's pretty low horizon. So I'm looking at it from sitting down in a chair. Get the horizon line about right here. Okay, now what I'm going to try to do now. Okay, that's a preliminary sketch. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my sketch and wash and capture the outline and the contour. So here I'll start. I'm going to do a sketch around the background. I'm going to leave the tree lighter than the background because the background is darker. So I'm going to put a little bit of shading in here behind. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to look almost like a negative drawing. I'm going to put make the tree light, and everything else is going to be dark around it. I think that's what I'm going to do here. So I'll put in some sketch and wash sketches here. It's just a water-soluble pencil, sketch and wash, and I just put that in here. Then I'll put some water on it, and it will spread around just the way I like it. So we'll try that. That's big old limb here. Again, I'm going to leave the limbs and the branches. I'm going to draw around those or sketch around those. So I'll put enough in here to so I'm going to draw hopefully get a little idea here. Yeah, just going to draw the essence today. Get the idea of some of these branches on here. So I'm just kind of shading in around it so I can go behind it with dark. But leave the limbs lighter so it shows up. So this is something, just going to try something new today. Be a lot of sketch and wash pencil here to give me a dark, give me some dark paint to work with. And also I'll put some down here at the bottom. Now I can make like a little palette down here of there's a little light area there. That's a part of the roadway. I'll use that as my lights too. And down here I'll put in some dark, and I can use this as a palette. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'll put this down here, and I'm going to put some more color up here. Put some more sketch and wash up here. There's something to work with. So it's going to be a rough sketch this morning, but I just love this old tree. It's just I might do a drawing of just the tree itself, and later on I'll take some good photographs. Maybe I can come up with something different. Okay, well that gives me enough to start with. Now let's get my water brush out. And this is a water brush. This is a brush pen that has it's a brush with water in the handle here. So that's my brush pen. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use that to use the sketch and wash pencil. It liquefies. As you can see here, I'm going to get the darker background now behind these lighter branches. So I'm going to do quite an abstract drawing here. But I want to capture the essence, and I think we can do that. And I'm just trying to show a different little technique today. It's going to like a negative painting. I'm going to do paint around the tree. If I was painting the tree, it'd be a positive painting. So this is like a negative painting. I'm going to go around the tree and leave the tree white or lighter. And that's what I'm trying to simulate now, is to capture the shape of the tree limbs by leaving those white and sketching around the positive shape behind, which is the dark background. There's a mass of branches out here. And once I've done this, I can always go back in with a white pencil or some white paint and put in some more limbs on top of this drawing here. And I may do that back in the studio. But we'll see how it works out here. I'm just going to get a rough outline. These main branches I want to capture. Some of the twigs coming off, I'll try to capture some of those. Long branches. And I can use some of this on the bottom here. See, I'm making like a little palette. So this dark area in the bottom, which is some kind of grass at the base of the tree, I can use that to shade in behind some of these branches. It's going to be a real rough sketch. But I just enjoy being out here plein air, drawing, painting what I see. know, get some more of these longer branches up there in the top. All kinds of branches. Good. Oh, okay. So mostly the idea here is I'm almost painting with water this morning, is to capture the shapes here. Kind of painting with water, drawing with water. Okay, now I'm going to go back now and I'm going to add in some more sketch and wash to try to darken up some of these areas. I'm just trying to emphasize the shape. There's more branches than I can draw here. It's just a big old large tree here with lots of branches, bare branches. Just trying to capture the essence of the shape. And then I'll put in some more water brush here in a few minutes. I'll get some more darks down here. So I get quite an interpretation here of what I see. You know, it's I can get a little darker down here at the bottom. There's less light down here, so I'll try to show that there's a lot darker area down here at the bottom, because the sun is coming up now, and you can see sunlight hitting some of the tree up there. Got some darker trees behind because it's being backlit by the sun. And we'll get some more darks down here at the bottom. So I'm going to call this this drawing or this sketch my winter tree, because it really is bare. There's no branches. There's no leaves on it. It's just bare tree. So the winter, it's in its winter stage. All the leaves are gone. So it got an early start on getting rid of the leaves. Now I'm going back in with a water brush and coloring or shading in some of the darkened areas back in there. Get a little more contrast here with the branches and so forth. And also give the impression of the trees back there in the background. Okay. I think that's about it today. I can't get much more details in there without just overworking. I don't overwork it. I want to keep it pretty basic, pretty rough, just the way it is. So that's my winter tree. Sketch with pencil and with sketch and wash pencil to darken it in behind. So that's the tree. Let's go back and take a look at the tree I'm looking at. There it is. All those limbs and everything. All the branches, no leaves. Then come back down to the sketch, which was I left the trunks and the limbs white, and then just painted around them with sketch and wash pencil.